Get ready for an adrenaline-packed journey through the story of Derrick Henry, the football powerhouse who turns NFL stadiums into his own arenas. With the Tennessee Titans as his team and football as his tool, Henry becomes a modern-day superstar of the NFL, grabbing everyone's attention with his mix of strength. Florida, there was this young boy named Derrick Henry, born on January 4, 1994. Football was huge there, like a big deal, and Derrick was no exception. Ever since he could toddle, you could see he had a thing for football. Whether he was goofing around with friends in the backyard or plowing through opponents in Pop Warner games, you could tell he was something special. It wasn't just his size and skill that made Derrick stand out. He had this undeniable passion for the game, a fire inside him that made him want to be the best. Every touchdown he scored and every tackle he broke was like another step on his journey to football greatness. As Derrick grew up in Yulee, his love for the game only got stronger, and little did he know, those early days of tossing the ball around with friends would lead. As Derrick Henry moved up from middle school to high school, his football skills kept getting better and better. At Yulee High School, he wasn't just another player. He was a superstar in the making, catching the eye of college scouts from all over. With his big frame, lightning speed, and fancy footwork, Henry was like a wrecking ball on the field. Opposing teams just couldn't stop him. He broke records left and right, leaving jaws dropped and fans cheering. And to top it all off, he even snagged the Mr. Football Award in Florida, a big deal in a state crazy about the sport. In 2013, the Gridiron Gods smiled upon the University of Alabama as Derrick Henry, a force of nature in cleats, thundered onto their football field. Like a meteor streaking across the sky, Henry's arrival signaled a cosmic shift in the football universe. Under the tutelage of the legendary Nick Saban, Henry's talents blossomed into a spectacle that left Henry wasn't just a football player. And when the final whistle blew, Henry stood atop the mountain of his achievements, adorned with the crown jewels of college football glory, a national championship ring gleaming like Excalibur, and a legacy etched in the annals of Crimson Tide history for eternity. Though hitting the like button is a matter of favor and not doing so is your right, the editor works tirelessly day and night on this creation, and a little appreciation goes a long way. Thank you very much! After a junior season at Alabama that could only be described as legendary, Derrick Henry stood at the precipice of football greatness, the NFL Draft. With the eyes of scouts, coaches, and fans alike fixed upon him, he declared for the draft in 2016, ready to leap into the fray of professional football. Draft day arrived like the opening scene of a blockbuster movie with each game became a battleground where he fought tooth and nail, leaving defenders grasping at air and doubters eating their words. With each thunderous touchdown and bone-crushing stiff arm, Henry silenced the naysayers and solidified his place among the NFL elite. And as he continued to carve his path of destruction through opposing defenses, one thing became abundantly clear. Derrick Henry wasn't just playing football, he was starring in his own action-packed saga of triumph and glory. On December came with a breathtaking 99-yard touchdown run, a rare feat in NFL history. Like a runaway freight train, he dashed down the field, leaving defenders grasping at air. The Titans secured a resounding 30-9 victory, but the true hero of the day was Derrick Henry. On November 10, 2019, in a game October 13, 2020, Derrick Henry faced the Buffalo Bills with unwavering determination. Despite the formidable opponent, he emerged as a force to be reckoned with, leaving a trail of broken tackles in his wake. Henry's 57 rushing yards were modest but impactful, setting the stage for his standout 2016. And Derrick Henry steps onto the field for the Tennessee Titans like beneath him, and defenders quake in their cleats. As the seasons pass, Henry's legend grows like a wildfire, consuming everything in its path. His powerful running style becomes the stuff of nightmares for opposing defenses as he bulldozes through tackles with the grace of a charging rhinoceros. But it's in the year 2019 that Henry truly ascends to gridiron deity status. With the fury that in the game of football, anything is possible when you have the heart of a warrior. In the thunderous arena of NFL football, Derrick Henry emerges as a colossus, striking fear into the hearts of defenders with his imposing stature and lightning-fast agility. His blend of brute force and finesse transforms him into a gridiron juggernaut, a nightmare incarnate for any opposing defense. But Henry's impact transcends mere statistics and touchdowns. With every thunderous stride, he etches his name deeper into the annals of football history, crafting a legacy as one of the most dominant running backs of his era. Each carry becomes a brushstroke in the masterpiece of his career, painting a portrait of relentless determination and unmatched skill. As Henry continues to rewrite the record books and leave defenders in his wake, the world watches in awe, captivated by the spectacle of his brilliance. With each game, his legend grows, and the possibility of incredible touchdowns have left the legend of Derrick Henry is far from finished. As long as there's football to be played in the game, because you never know when the awesome journey. Until next time, let's keep enjoying the game.